As a 26-year-old teeming with ambition, I frequently catch myself in the act of comparing my journey to those who seem to be strides ahead. It's a relentless tug-of-war between admiration and envy, and often leading me to question, why are they more successful? Is it because they work harder? And this mindset propels me to push my limits, and sometimes at the expense making hasty decisions and accumulating mistakes. And the notion of failing behind becomes a catalyst for more rigorous efforts, albeit not always with positive outcomes. Being an immigrant and a woman, my journey to where I am today was anything but straightforward. I arrived in a new country at 17, devoid of parents' guidance, not financial support. The onus was on me to navigate through life's complexities, from pursuing higher education to assimilating into a foreign culture. My growth trajectory, when compared to relatives raised in a more privileged environments, is something I take pride in. Yet the cycle of comparison seems endless. Every achievement unlocks a new level of aspiration, accompanied with new benchmarks and inevitably new devils compare myself to, and it's exhausting. Reflecting on my past, the person I was 5 years ago would have been overjoyed just to secure employment. Now my ambition have escalated to breaking into top-tier companies, climbing the corporate ladder, and out-earning the average Canadian. Despite these accomplishments, satisfaction remains elusive. The relentless pursuit of upward comparison only magnifies a sense of inadequacy, a toxic cycle that's hard to break. My beginnings were humble, marked by challenges that many born into privilege might never comprehend. From navigating life with a less powerful passport to mastering a second language for better opportunities, my path has been fraught with obstacles. I've encountered individuals who are fluent in multiple languages and with Ivy League educations and seem to outshine me in every conceivable way. Yet it's crucial to anchor myself in gratitude. I've carved out a path of independence, secured a respectable job, and continue to make strides forward. The difficulty lies in maintaining this perspective, especially when faced with peers living seemingly more affluent and successful lives. This constant comparison can cloud our appreciation for our own progress, and the journey of self-improvements and the pursuits of success are deeply personal and cannot be measured solely by external achievements or accolades of others. It's about recognizing our unique struggles, celebrating our resilience, and valuing our growth. And as I navigate this ambitious phase of life, I am learning to find that balance, acknowledging where I've come from, where I am, and where I'm headed, all of the while trying to minimize the shadow cast by comparison. Here's some key takeaways from this. Constantly comparing yourself to others, especially perceived as more successful, can fuel ambition, but also lead to dissatisfaction and a sense of inadequacy. And it highlights a double-edged sword nature of comparison, motivating on one hand, but potentially toxic on the others. Also, for personal growth, it's especially in the face of adversity is crucial. And from arriving as an immigrant, navigating life challenges alone, achieving professional success underscores the importance of acknowledging one's own progress and resilience. For ambition, high level of ambition can lead to high achievements, but without a sense of contentment or appreciation for one's current status, such achievements might not translate to happiness or fulfillment. Gratitude. Well, gratitude for one accomplishment and circumstances is essential for maintaining a positive outlook. It's important to remember where one started and progress made and the unique challenges that overcome along the way. And success and fulfillment are deeply personal and subjective. What constitutes success for one person might not hold the same meaning for another. So embracing one's own journey rather than measuring it against others is the key to finding personal satisfaction and happiness. So while comparison might be inevitable, learning to focus on one's own goal, strengths, achievements rather than constantly looking forward to mitigate these feelings of inadequacy and foster healthier and more productive mindset. Resiliency and adversity. So the This really emphasizes the resilience in the face of adversity to overcome barriers to immigration, language, starting a new foreign culture, and it can forge a stronger and more determined character. And this reflection offers a nuanced view of ambition and comparison, suggesting while ambition drives us forward, a balance and perspective, gratitude, and an appreciation for one's journey are essential to true fulfillment and well-being. The second is why do people psychologically compare themselves to others? Well, psychological comparison is a multifaceted phenomenon, deeply rooted in human cognition and social behavior. There are several factors as to why this happens. The evolutionary basis. So from an evolutionary perspective, comparing yourself to others serves as a mechanism for assessing threats and opportunities within a social group. It helped individuals evaluate their standing, facilitate decisions related to competition for resources, mating, and social alliances. This ancestral drive to ascertain one's position in the social hierarchy persists in modern contexts, influencing behaviors and perceptions of success and belonging. There's the social identity theory, which means individuals derive a significant portion of their self-esteem from the groups to which they belong. And comparing yourself within and outside these groups help individuals define their identity and self-concept. It's a way to affirm their status, strengths, distinctiveness, thereby bolstering their sense of belonging and self-esteem. For self-evaluation improvement, while comparing yourself can serve a tool to motivate yourself, observing others' achievement and behaviors provides benchmarks against which we can measure our progress and identify areas for growth. And this can inspire you to adopt new strategies, learn new skills, set higher goals for yourself. There's also cultural media influence, which plays a huge role in amplifying tendency to compare. So societal narratives often glorify success, beauty, wealth, and other markers of status, encouraging you to measure your own lives against these highly visible standards. Social media provide constant exposure to curated portrayals of others' life, exacerbating feeling of inadequacy and fueling the drive to compare. There's cognitive bias, so psychological comparison is also influenced by cognitive biases, such as the availability of heuristics and social projections. And the availability of heuristics leads individuals to overestimate the prevalence of success stories because they're more visible and memorable, skewing comparisons. Social projection, on the other hand, involves assuming what others share similar thoughts, feelings, and experiences, which can lead to erroneous comparison on subjective well-being. And finally, uncertainty reduction. In situations where there's a lot of uncertainty in new social environment, people tend to engage in social comparison to gauge norms and expectations to help reduce uncertainty about their own behaviors and decisions by providing the framework. So on a benign level, comparison can foster feelings of affiliation and connection by highlighting the shared experiences and challenges, while recognizing similarities with others can provide comfort and validation and a sense of community. So I think overall, understanding the psychological underpinnings of social comparison can help you understand more about your own behavior and other humans' behavior. And while this can motivate and inform, but it also can provide a dissatisfaction feeling and undermine your well-being. So understanding this is the first step of mitigating the negative effects and fostering a healthier relationships with yourself and others.